Alright, we got some super exciting news for you today. We just received an email with an official announcement for a media event that will take place in New York on July 18th at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we just got the email from them directly. The email was accompanied by a photo that shows, and I'll put it on the screen for you. It's an aerial photo that shows a mountainous landscape with some trees, a river. It has clouds mainly in the center and around the edges, and it seems that in the middle of the photo there might be a lake. It's hard to tell. It's also hard to make out whether this is a real photo or whether they messed around in Photoshop to make it look more like what I think an eye with a pupil and an iris. So what do we make of this invitation from DJI? Well, with the photo being an aerial photo and the text telling you to see the bigger picture, I think it's a clear indication that DJI is going to announce a new drone, and I think it might well be the successor to our favorite DJI Mavic Pro. And then of course the question becomes, okay, what can we expect in a new Mavic Pro 2? Well, if you look at how the DJI Mavic Air has changed in terms of the form factor, the design, the intelligent flight modes, obstacle avoidance, all those features, image quality as well, I think you'll see a similar trend with the new DJI Mavic Pro 2. If you look at this drone, this was revolutionary, I think, when it was introduced. First of all, of course, the foldable legs. We totally expect them back on the DJI Mavic Pro 2 as well. But I think the newer drone is going to have a much sleeker and more aerodynamic profile. I think once we see the successor to this drone, this is going to look very outdated and old-fashioned perhaps. So I expect a much more smooth and sleek form factor, much more aerodynamic. I think another improvement is going to be the intelligent flight modes and obstacle avoidance. Similar to the DJI Mavic Air, we're probably going to see the same intelligent flight modes as well as improved obstacle avoidance, making the drone easier to fly for consumers, hobbyists, but also for professionals. The last thing where we're going to see a lot of improvement is the gimbal, the way it's protected, but more importantly, the image quality that we're going to get from the DJI Mavic Pro 2. I think the megapixels are going to be up, the aperture might be wider, it's probably going to be a larger sensor that's going to provide us with 4K footage at a higher bit rate and hopefully also at a higher frame rate. So the current DJI Mavic Pro already is really good at taking amazing photos and video. I think the successor is going to step that up and surprise us. Now, before we get to the official media event on July 18th, there's also going to be a preview event on July 11th. We've been invited to go to that as well, and of course we're going to be present. However, it may also mean that from the 11th we're going to be under embargo, and if anything leaks, the embargo is going to prohibit us writing and disclosing anything about that new DJI product. So we're going to either have to find leaks and information before the 11th. I think from the 11th until the 18th, we're probably not going to be able to write much about the drone. I do hope, of course, that we get a preview model so we can extensively test it, fly it, and as soon as then the official announcement takes place, we'll be able to disclose all our first impressions of this new drone. So that should be very exciting. So with that, the countdown has started. Mark your calendars, July 18th in New York at 10 a.m. in the morning, Eastern Standard Time. And also let us know in the comments below what you think about this image that DJI has included with the invitation. What do you see? Are there clues that we've missed? Things that you get out of this image that make you believe that this could be perhaps a Phantom 5 instead of a DJI Mavic Pro 2 or something else? And also, if you'd like to see more videos from Drone DJ, don't forget to like and subscribe to your channel. We'll do our best to get more content coming your way, and stay tuned. We'll see you guys soon. Thanks.